Hey guys, Nikki Ness here in therapy mode. So today I just wanted to come and talk to you guys about expressing your emotions, right? Growing up as an African American woman, mental health was not something that has been really discussed. It was never discussed in my family. I never had a discussion with my friends about mental health. The first time that I experienced somebody that had a mental illness, it was a friend of mine. I was in the 8th grade, and my friend was really depressed. And one day she called me and told me that she was thinking about committing suicide. And to me, this was something I had never heard about. I had never known anybody to try to do anything like that. So immediately I flipped out and I went over to her house and I sat with her, myself and a few of our other friends. I cannot explain to you guys the way that that felt to me, knowing that one of my friends wanted to hurt themselves, knowing that they could possibly be gone from this earth was a pretty scary thing. And I think that is around the time when I first decided to be a therapist. I was very interested in learning why people thought a certain way or why they behaved a certain way. And then seeing what my friend went through, it was pretty scary, but also it made me want to help people. So throughout my life, that's what I have dedicated myself to, is helping people with mental health. And I have to say, in the Black community, mental health is not something that we discuss. We tend to think, oh, I'm upset, I'm sad, I'm worried, I'm feeling down, whatever. I'm going to just go have a drink. I'm going to go smoke some marijuana. I'm going to go hang out with my friends in the club. I'll go pray, and it's all good. And yeah, it's all good temporarily, right? Until those emotions start coming back again. We're not expressing them to anybody. We're just essentially holding them in and pretending like nothing is going on, which is one of the unhealthiest things that you can do, right? Because we all know that after a certain time of holding in our emotions, not expressing them, not getting the proper care that we need, we're probably going to explode in some way or another, right? We're going to turn to gambling. We're going to turn to sex. We're going to turn to drugs. We're going to turn to alcohol or shopping too much, some unhealthy behavior, just so that we do not have to feel these uncomfortable emotions. And I'll be honest, my mother never taught me, dad or grandmother, nobody ever expressed to me like, hey, this is what mental illness is. If you're going through these types of things, you need to get some help or express yourself or whatever the situation may be. And I know, as a Black woman growing up in Detroit, Michigan, we just were not taught these things. These were not things that we discussed. If you talked about like having some type of mental illness, people with how can I say, you would be frowned upon, right? People would be embarrassed or ashamed to say, I'm depressed, I'm sad, or I feel like hurting myself. This was just not normal behavior, right, in the Black community. But now, as an adult and after being